One of the biggest criticisms is that hatred is actually not defined in these laws that she's trying to bring forward, and that has been a major point of contention. I suppose society is kind of split in two ways. There's a part of society that thinks, yes, this is great. When it comes to, for example, hate crimes, we see, every couple of months there might be a shocking attack on a gay person in one of our cities, and then the conversation starts again. We need, hate speech legislation that can those attacks often end up very violently. The other part of society says, well, this is an infringement of my freedom of speech and I'm not happy with it at all. I don't at all want to be policed for the things that I say.
And that's my question in some ways, Gabby, because you are never going to reach a consensus on this issue, or at least that's how I would analyse it. You are never going. There are those people who say we need to wake up, and then there are those people who say everybody's too woke. And I don't think they're ever going to meet in the middle ground, which is usually what politics is about. It's about reaching a middle ground and a consensus.
Yeah, and the challenge is the challenge really is when you start getting those criticisms from your own backbenches. So we saw, even former Justice Minister Charlie Flanagan, who's in Fine Gael, who's now saying, scrap the legislation altogether. You've seen Michael Ring, another former minister, saying do away with the legislation. It's when you start seeing criticism in your own backyard that it gets really, really politically difficult for Helen McEntee to keep pushing the legislation forward.